Hi, this is Eric Martin from Board Game Geek, and I'm here with Kaya from G3, and we're here looking at a prototype version of Imperialism Road to Domination, due for release later in 2014. Yes?
Hopefully in 2 months, more or less.
Okay. I was hoping you could give an overview of the game, and what we are doing, and...
Okay, so we start with getting 2 superpower cards.
Okay.
Each player is choosing one of them. So basically it's the country we will play with, and we will try to make it into big empire.
Okay.
So let's say we are choosing France, for example.
Okay.
And now we are looking at the things that France gives us. So basically what we do is we mark our position on all the fields that are marked on the country card, which means, for example, our army would be 1, our fleet level would also be 1, the production of these goods will also be 1 on each of the products shown on the card.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the player who has the highest number here is starting the game, and in the course of the game we are trying to convert our country into superpower, like really huge empire, by conquering the lands, fighting with other players, producing the goods. We can even change the religion of the country. So basically what we do in our turn is we can exchange up to 3 cards from hand with event cards and colonies and land cards from the board. And then we can fulfill 1 action. The point of the game is also that you cannot make 2 same actions in a row. So these markers help you to remember which action you made last round.
Okay.
So the actions are taxes, which means we basically get 1 coin for each land or colony that we have conquered. We can also make a war with other players. So we are choosing a player we want to make a war with. We are playing a war card to him, and we are announcing if we want to make a land war or a sea war. So depending on the card that we gave him, the war card, we are adding the number of army or fleet that is on the card with the current level of our power.
Okay.
Then he can use up to 2 cards for protection, and we are comparing the levels of the power of army or fleet, depending on the war we chose. If we won, we are gaining prestige points, which are basically shown on this track, end points. And also we can gain money or lands, or he can lose prestige.
Okay.
The next action we can fulfill is production. So we can choose to develop our country in one of the products that we are producing, which are shown on the top of the board. Basically what we do here is we are getting money for 1 type of good that we choose. If we are leader in a production of some good, we will also get additional advantage. Like for example, if I was a leader in production of food, I would be able to get 1 money, 1 coin for 1 level of prestige.
Okay.
Next action is Intrigue. Basically what we do is we play Intrigue cards on ourselves or on other players. So for example, we can give a bad ruler to another player, which would, for example, hinder his protection or attack abilities. And the last action to fulfill is conquering the lands. Basically what we do here is we take from the hand 1 colony card or land card, which are shown here. In order to, and we put them next to our country card. So let's say if I had France here, I can put Mexico. If the level of my fleet is at least 2, and if I pay 4 coins for it.
Okay.
Then when I put such card, it's already my colony or my land. So I expanded my country, and now I'm getting additional stuff that are shown on the left side of the card. The game goes on like that till we reach the level of the end of the game. So depending on the number of players, we can see that these levels are on the different points of the track.
Okay.
Okay, that's basically it. During the course of the game, we have to constantly look at the accomplishment cards. If we fulfill any of the accomplishments that are at the bottom of the card, we can get this card, and then from this card we are getting the additional advantages it shows on itself.
Okay. And these are filled up again. You have more colonies being possible as the game progresses.
Yes, you are constantly putting the new cards on the empty spaces.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks very much for the overview.
Thank you.